Hello there, Pisces. So this is your collective love reading. Going to run from the 15th of April up until the 1st of May. Remember, it's not going to fit for everybody, but any messages that do fit, claim them. Drop those that don't. Spirit has been really pressing recently. I'm not sure if I said this in your last reading, but it has definitely been brought up in probably about the last 6 readings. I can still remember about you checking out your Venus sign. To find out what your Venus sign is, if you just go onto a star sign calculator and put your particulars. If you're not sure what time you were born, just put in 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And it'll give you where Venus was placed, what star sign, what zodiac sign it was placed in when you were born. And then just go and have a listen to that reading, and you may find that that reading is more fitting for you with regards to a relationship than what your sun sign is. Because Venus is highly representative of love connections, twin flames, love dynamics, basically all that type of thing, and finances as well. So there may be more that you can draw from that reading than what you're actually getting from your sun sign. Just wanted to give you a little nudge over there, guys. So what we're going to have a delve into today is what's happening between you and your person of interest. So however the connection is unique to you, whether you're with them, you're not with them, you just like them, but from a distance, you've not actually got involved with them yet. However the connection is unique to you, okay? Or if it is that you're single, just to see if there's any energy that's coming in. And then we'll have a little nose into how they feel towards you, what's blocking them from coming through at the moment, and what they'd like to say if they got the opportunity. Oh, cards are jumping out already. Just before we go any further though, guys, if you could just click that subscribe button for me, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. It just helps circulate the videos. And yeah, we'll get underway. So we have you coming up really strongly, Pisces, in this reading, in your own reading. We have you being here at the beginning in the 8 of Cups. In reverse, that's your energy. We've got you here of the Knight of Cups. That's Aquarius and Pisces energy. Sorry, I went blank then. Hangman energy, that's you here. So you're coming up really strongly within your own reading anyway. So let's see what went down in the recent past for you, Pisces, and your party. I'll just call them your party, or your person of interest. So what have we got coming up for Pisces, please, Spirit, that went down in the recent past? Just to let you guys know whilst I'm waiting for a card to come out. Maybe that some of you haven't reached this recent past yet. Just to bear in mind, you're all on different timelines. It may be that what we see or what they want to say to you, they may have already said. Okay, so the first card out of the deck is the 5 of Coins in reverse. I always get the 5 of Coins as being the type of card where, or 5 of Pentacles, sorry, I do apologise, just depends on what deck you're using. I always get that card as somebody who doesn't want to put themselves in a position of vulnerability in case they get triggered. And the next card to come out of there as well is the Star card. So that's ruled by Aquarius energy. 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, that's ruled by Taurus. So the 8 of Cups that's in reverse, often that can be, is something worthwhile pursuing. There may be some type of avoidance there of not wanting to deal with something at the moment. And the avoidance may be down to this vulnerability. The definition Spirit has given me quite a few times to do with the 5 of Pentacles is if somebody, for example, it doesn't have to be this, but if they've got an addiction or something like that, or they get triggered by something, and what they're doing is they're not putting themselves in the situation where they may fall under peer pressure or they may get triggered. And that's what they're doing as of this moment. So they're avoiding a situation where they may become vulnerable. And it's vulnerable towards this renewal, this hopefulness, or what it is that they want. I feel as though while they're not putting themselves in that situation, there's a kind of a not knowing. And while I don't know, I'm kind of avoiding the answer. I'm trying to think of the right way I can put it across. It's if they was to find out the answer, they'd then know whether the person liked them or not, whoever it is that they're interested in. But whilst they don't know, they can still kind of fantasize a little bit in their head of, I wonder if they will or not. But by actually approaching the matter, they'll get the answer then of whether they will or won't or not. But at the moment, they're just not ready to hear the answer. It may even be that they're not ready to commit yet. Might possibly be they're not financially in the right place. But let's just have a look. So what's this resistance and the star card, please, Spirit? Where's the resistance here? They're telling me it's not resistance. What's this avoidance, please, Spirit? What's this avoidance? Two of chalices. So we've got Two of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Wands. That's in reverse. I feel there was a union here. One of the parties, Queen of Wands in reverse. Pisces, Aries energy. Yeah, absolutely all over this reading, Pisces. I mean, sometimes, you know, if it's the star sign's own reading, you don't often crop up as much as this. So it may be that the person you're involved with is actually, it could be a Pisces as well, or a water sign. But I feel there was a connection here before. And it could be you, Pisces, or the other party. But one of you, let's just say, was acting unreasonably towards the connection. What was the energy with this knight? Sorry, what was the energy with this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit? What was this Queen of Wands energy? What was the energy of this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit, in reverse? Knave of Pentacles. There was a lot of stubbornness there. I feel it was somebody that had unwillingness to take on possibly anyone else's feelings. Possibly quite harsh. Or an unwillingness to step outside of the box. Kind of wanting it their way. A really slow energy. Really, really slow energy. I mean, that is Leo, Virgo energy. The vibe I'm also getting now with this Eight of Cups, though, in reverse, is that there was some type of dissatisfaction. Could have been coming from both of you. But this Queen of Wands, especially in the reverse, can tend to be an energy where, not always, but can be an energy where can possibly have some type of unpleasant attachment to it, unpleasant behaviour. Male or female, doesn't matter. Quite self-absorbed. Potentially be nasty at times. And is kind of out for themselves. Can also be as well in a position where there's fear. They're coming from a place of fear, of losing control. I'm starting to wonder for some of you whether this energy that's here, this Knight of Pentacles, I'm hearing break free, whether it was someone breaking free from something, as if it was some type of union that they were getting involved in, possibly it may have been behind partners' backs. But a knight going with a queen, it's not really something that, there's quite a big difference there. So I feel it may have been somebody that was, whoever it was that was in this queen position, was on a bit of a power trip. They were very good at drawing them in. But there's definitely some dissatisfaction here somewhere with that Eight of Cups. But an avoidance. There's an avoidance here of maybe wanting to get into something committal. And one of the parties may have also wanted this star energy. May not have been the Pisces that wanted it. They wanted to come together with the Pisces, which is the Two of Cups. Or Pisces wanted them to both come together. Let me see if I can get one more card on that for you. What else can you give me on this situation, please, Spirit, in the recent past? for Pisces and their party. The Magician. I am sensing some type of power trip, manipulative energy here. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Now, somebody can be in both of the energies, or may have been in both of the energies. They could have been the King of Swords energy and the Queen of Wands. But that King of Swords energy, it can be somebody that can blank you. It can be somebody that can go completely quiet on you. It can be somebody that's very abrupt. Possibly even a Capricorn or Aquarius energy. There's an Aquarius very heavily in this reading as well. Maybe that one of you is involved with an Aquarius. Because the star's in Aquarius. The King of Swords is in Aquarius. But that can also be a very nasty energy. Ruthless. Fear as well. Fear of losing control. And I think there was some type of risky energy here. There was some type of risk. But it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen. It's created a shift for somebody here. Or both of you at least. Let me put you towards this part of the spread. So this Knight of Cups that's in reverse can be an element of immaturity. Very uncommittal energy. Somebody that'll give you the impression that something's going to be more than what there actually is to reel you in. They kind of come to you with that cup, offering you something. It doesn't always have to be something romantic. But it can be an offering of something that is something where love can be attached. But then they retract it again, and then they offer it again, and then they retract it again. It's a very in and out energy. So let's see what else we can get. What can we get on this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit, of how they're entering the reading? Sorry, guys, wanted to get you another candle. So the next card to come out of the deck was the Empress. I feel strongly there's an Aquarius in this reading somewhere, or it could maybe Pisces, Aquarius, Cuspers. Aquarius, Pisces, Cuspers. This could be a mum, or it could be, it may be somebody that's wanting to have a rebirth at the relationship, a redo, another chance. I feel though it's a mum that has, I mean, it could be a dad, but I feel strongly that the party has got a child, maybe, but there's an element of immaturity here somewhere. And then at the bottom of the deck, there we have the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy again. Something's being kept quiet here, I feel, about this Empress energy. And there's some immaturity somewhere, maybe coming from the Pisces, the uncommittal energy. And that's how the party's showing up in the reading at the moment. I feel strongly for some of you, it may be that your party is, I feel this could be a cross-watcher reading as well. And some of you Pisces, this isn't going to be all of you, but don't get upset with me, but I've got to read the cards as I see them and try and hit as many angles as I can. But Pisces, you may be at the tail end, let's just say, of a relationship with somebody, and you may be interested in somebody else, or you're trying to get with somebody else, but you're not telling the new person that you're getting with that you're kind of wrapping the old one up yet. And the person you're wrapping it up with, you've not quite made it clear to them that you've moved on to someone else yet. That's not going to be for all of you, but for those of you that it is kind of hitting home with. This can also be that there's a transformation here for this. Could maybe be a mum with a child. But there's that inability for commitment. The romance, the love maybe isn't there. But there's 3 here. There's 3 showing on this 7 of Swords within this relationship. There's a third party here. Now it can be person, place or thing. It doesn't have to be a person, but for some of you, it is a person. Tell me to change deck. What else have we got on this energy, please, Spirit? Oh my goodness. King of Wands. Cancer, Leo energy. And next, the Devil, Capricorn energy. And then the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. So the Knight of Cups in reverse, even if we looked at that as a transformation card or a travelling card, not as an actual energy as such as a person, shall we say, there's no change taking place here. There's no transformation, or there's no movement. There's no progression. And there's no progression for this Empress energy. Remember, not gender specific, can be male or female. But there's some type of, something that's hidden, some type of deception. Something's not fully above board that I feel involves this King of Wands that's in the upright. And it wouldn't surprise me if this King of Wands in the upright was also the Queen of Wands that was in reverse over here. And they're trying to deal with some type of, for some of you, the Devil energy, which can be, it can be anything. It can be addictions. It can just be troubles, as such, like depression. It can just be a conflict within the relationship that they just can't seem to get round. When you realise the relationship, you just don't work together. But it's overpowering the relationship. It's an ongoing issue. It's like a third party that's already there. And it's creating disappointment here. The pessimism, the inability to also again move forward, to see the good in it. I'm getting as well though that while this King of Wands won't put something above board, possibly with this Empress energy, and it's being kept quiet, I've just got a strong feeling this King of Wands, just replacing your candle guys, has got a conscience about something, or they're regretting something here, and this is why the Devil energy is here. Or it could be that one of the parties has got a Capricorn there and it's playing on the conscience, is involved with a Capricorn energy. Okay, let's go to the Knight of Wands that's up at the top in reverse. Sorry, it's not in reverse. Knight of Wands that's up at the top. Okay. So why is Pisces entering this reading, please, Spirit, in the Knight of Wands energy? So this energy is a quick moving energy. It's double fire energy. We've got Wands, obviously, which is fire energy. Then we've got a Knight, which is fire energy. So it's a very transformational energy. And then with that, again, we've got the Knight of Cups. That's in reverse. Here it's the Knight of Chalices, but it's the Knight of Cups that's in reverse again. I feel this Knight of Wands is trying to quickly get away from this situation. Possibly you. I feel strongly that it's you, Pisces. This Knight of Wands. I know it's in your position of how you're entering the reading, but it's how your energy is entering the reading. So it may not actually be you. It can be somebody that's around you at the moment. This could be you, and that could be your party. But you're entering the reading with these energies that are overpowering. But I feel like Knight of Wands is you. And you're trying to bolt towards something. But there's an obstruction there at the moment. Possibly that Knight of Cups energy that's still lingering behind, which I said before. You're trying to move towards, it sounds awful saying lingering, and I don't mean it like that, but I feel that's how you feel. Also feel as well that this Five of Cups that's down here, Scorpio energy. I personally feel this is kind of, it's regret. It's regret of getting back involved with this Empress again. I feel for some of you it's a rebirth. It's a redoing of a relationship with somebody. And there's regret there because it's not a healthy dynamic between the both of you. And you're not putting it out there at the moment that you're, to others, that you're maybe both together, because you know it's just not going to be for the long haul. It's just not, it's not meant to be. What else have we got on this Knight of Chalices, please, Spirit? Now, the Knight of Wands is a very passionate energy, gets the job done, but not as thorough as, say, the Pentacles. Can be quite a flirtatious energy, quite in and out. Sometimes can be seen as a player type energy, but not always. And then there we have more wands. Wouldn't surprise me if there was an Aries, Leo, Sag in this reading. That's Sagittarius. So there's something here. It's that responsibility, I feel, that you're wanting to drop, Pisces. This energy, all of this that's down here. Sorry, I don't think you could see there. I feel it's all of this. That Nine of Wands, for a lot of you, it's this energy down here that you're wanting to drop. What else have we got on this Nine of Wands, please, Spirit? The Hermit. Do you know what I'm hearing? I know what I know. I don't need to learn anymore. As if somebody doesn't need to go into retreat or withdraw to learn any more about this connection. They're just happy to move on. They've learned enough. They don't want to be investing any more into this connection. I think they've kind of come to, one of you has come to some type of acceptance that even though you aren't bad people, you just don't come together. When you're together, you just aren't in your best place. And then the next card out of the deck is the Six of Wands. That's in reverse. There is this fire energy all over this reading, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Six of Wands in reverse as well, which you've also got down here, but it's in the upright. It's about putting yourself across in a certain way, but actually not being like that behind the scenes. So you could be putting yourself out there, might not be you, I'm just saying you can be, but kind of generally, let's just say, somebody that's putting themselves out there to be seen in a certain light, but behind the scenes they're not actually like that. It may be that you, Pisces, you're waiting for somebody to come out of retreat, possibly a Virgo. You're waiting them to come out of withdrawal. And the situation may be the Six of Wands. Because if you've been together previously and it was passionately and it's not now, it's more of a love connection. If there is a third party involved somewhere, it may be that now there's more love towards a third party than there was before. The passion's still there, obviously, but it's appearing or may appear that I can get what I'm getting through the message, but I'm just struggling to get the message out there. You may be thinking the other person is just after the same type of connection as it was before, but behind the scenes, the Six of Wands in reverse energy, it's not actually like that. There, I've got that out. I feel there's some difficulty in communication here. And I'm getting like a strong sense of overwhelm. There's quite a strong sense of overwhelm that's coming through. Right, let's move on to that Page of Pentacles then. So that's Capricorn energy. Can be somebody that's coming in with some type of offering, but the position that this is within the spread at the moment, this is what Spirit is telling you to look out for within the connection as of this moment. Something just to bear in mind that you might not be aware of. Okay, now it doesn't mean to say if it's not there, go in and create the situation to validate this part of the reading. Remember, it's a collective reading, okay? So it's not going to fit for everybody. But if you find that it does fit for you, or you feel like it does, it's also as well approaching it with the right kind of strategy, shall we say. Not kind of all guns blazing. Well, there we go. There was no messing with that. So the first two cards out of there. Oh, there's some eagerness here. There really is. There's some eagerness, but I'm feeling quite anxious. High Priestess, which is, there you are, in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. I feel this may be an offering coming in. This Page of Pentacles can be anything down to a newer or a lesser or the start of type of energy. Is Earth energy. Can't remember if I've just said that. Capricorn energy. And where I don't see it as anything like an apology, or it can be slight communication, but it can be somebody that's maybe going back to the beginning or going back earlier, shall we say, to in the life, and maybe having counselling. It could be someone that's middle-aged and then deciding to enroll on a course, and because they're on a course and they're at the beginning of the course and it's a new course, they don't know that much, so it's a new energy that they're involved in. It's the kind of like at the start of something new. It as well can be just a like on Facebook. It can be something like that, but there's something there. There's some type of start of something, shall we say. Then we've got the High Priestess in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups. I feel this High Priestess is going to be about you now speaking up. High Priestess, when it's in the upright, psychic energy, highly spiritual energy, doesn't feel a need to talk to anyone, to kind of throw their emotions around or ask on how they feel. They just have that inner knowing. There's no doubt. And she's actually somebody that doesn't talk. She just interacts with the higher realms, communicates with the universe, spirit, God if you want to. However it is that you relay it, she just has that inner knowing. Extremely powerful energy. I feel there's a very strong spiritual energy here within the reading, because we've got the High Priestess in reverse. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Magician. We've got the Empress. I mean, we're only short of the Moon card. We've got the Queen of Cups. Some people put the Queen of Cups up there with the High Priestess as well. I don't, but she can be known as being psychic. And then we've got the Queen of Wands as well. That can be known as dabbling in witchcraft. Not anything bad, but she's got that bit of mystery about her, that ability to be able to draw you in and you wanting to know more. There's a connection here that's on a deeper level that maybe more than the majority on the 3D may experience. But let's just see. Let's see what else we get out there for you. So I feel this might be you, Pisces, or this is Spirit saying, look for your opportunity, okay, to come out of the silence and speak up to this Queen of Cups. Next card out of the deck. Yep, there we go. Emperor energy, more fire energy, and the new moon in Aries, depending on where you are within the world, will be round about the 11th, would have been round about the 11th or 12th of April. And that's about giving yourself the courage if you're not getting it externally, and putting yourself out there. If there was a time now of being assertive and giving yourself that courage and taking on new projects or new plans, it's now. Also as well, Jupiter's playing a heavy role within this new moon in Aries at the moment. And because of its positioning, it's kind of like a Wheel of Fortune energy with an extra flair of luck. I know we've got the Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past. That'll vary for some of you depending on where you are. Some of you may not have even reached that yet. but it's about applying your assertiveness now. And if it is that you're becoming irritated on anything within your life, it's because there's a need for you to take leadership and take charge and kind of step through the door like that World card, create that new beginning and tie up your old chapter. Oh, next card then being, there we go. There's you again, Pisces. Sorry if my hands are dark, it's just that I've been messing around with that mugworts with sprinkles of frankincense oil. An old witch's shrub or flower or herb, shall we say? Can't quite think at the minute. So there's you guys, there's the moon card. I feel there's something that needs to come to the surface at the moment, or there's definitely a strong spiritual connection here, or it may be that both of you are, could even be psychic, because the Queen of Wands as well, even though she's in the reverse, when you get the moon card out, I know they're not together, but that can give you somebody that can dabble in witchcraft. And we've also got this magician card here as well, so it doesn't surprise me, it wouldn't surprise me if you've got somebody that, I don't know if I've said this already, that might have the ability to be able to draw you in with that sense of mystery, that leaving you with you wanting to know more. But there's something not quite right being disclosed here at the moment, and this is what Spirit is telling you just to be aware of. The moon energy can be you, Pisces or Cancerian energy. But I feel they're telling you get ready to speak up to this possible Queen of Cups. Put yourself in the position, or embracing the Emperor role, or the new moon in energy, the new moon in Aries energy, because the Emperor is Aries energy. But make sure there's nothing hidden, or just bide your time a little bit, or possibly even deal with some of the issues that you've got at the moment, maybe a shadow side, things that you kind of keep to yourself. Bring yourself into more balance, into more alignment. What's that moon card about, please, Spirit? What's the moon card about? Oh, okay. The Devil. Right. Capricorn energy. It's either about the person you're going to be involved with, you stepping into the, I feel the energy of the Aries, the energy of the Emperor, sorry. It might be that it's now about disclosing, or someone needs to disclose about some devil energy or something they were involved in before. Or it could be that one of you may have been involved in a Capricorn energy, or your party is involved with a Capricorn energy, and there's something hidden behind that, or everything needs to be brought to the surface. But there's some unveiling of something here at the moment. The moon, though, that can also be seen as emotions, with it being water. So it might be about finding out what the emotions are towards this devil energy. If it is that it's just the Capricorn, it's not exactly something that's of hindrance as such. What else have we got, please, Spirit, on this Devil card? Oh my goodness, that's shut out there. Yeah, and there needs to be communication. There needs to be some discussion, I feel, over this. Progress needs to be made. Or you need to look at this energy to see if progress is being made moving forward. My goodness. Okay, so this Five of Swords, that's in the upright. This again, Aquarius energy, telling me to change deck. So we'll have a little delve into here. This is what Spirit wants you to concentrate on yourselves within about the next 4 to 8 weeks, depending on where you're falling within this chart. If you've even reached the recent past yet. It may be that some of you haven't reached it yet, and it's a completely predictive reading, okay? But let's have a look. What's this 4 to 8 weeks? So what is it that you're telling Pisces, please, Spirit, with this 5 of Swords energy, this Aquarius energy, that they need to work on within themselves to help themselves energetically move forward or elevate higher? Oh goodness. Right, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely cards. Right, so there'll be something here where there's going to be some type of empty victory, I feel. And it's going to involve a family. And this Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity that's going to come in. Or this also might be about you avoiding conflict, avoiding getting into any conflict at the moment, and concentrate on your abundance, your prosperity. Because something's coming in with that Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity's coming in. Could be from Spirit, but it's a chance to be able to grow something, to watch it establish. And then it'll give you some direction, some choice. Do we go left? Do we go right? But he's holding the world there as if he's got it by the hands. He's got this option and he's deciding, he's just got to make a decision of which way to go. But I feel this is an offering off the universe. This is something divinely guided. This is kind of destiny at play here. And I feel it's being brought in because of this Wheel of Fortune that's gone down in the past. I feel a lot of you as well, or a good few of you, have been possibly applying the approach of, I'll put it out there to the universe and what'll be, will be, because you've wanted the responsibility to be taken off you. What's this 2 of Wands, please, Spirit? That again is Aries energy. I'd say you've got quite a lot of Aries and Leo, but then you've got quite a bit of Sagittarius as well. Heavy water, I'd say heavy water and heavy fire, but it's more like a heavy Pisces, heavy fire, and then Aquarius. Because Temperance is Sagittarius as well. Page of Pentacles. Right, so what they're telling you to concentrate on at the moment, I think, is avoiding any conflict. You just concentrate on your livelihood, and while you're concentrating on that, a new opportunity will come in, probably likely from the universe. You may have been working with some type of manifestations, some type of meditation, looking at ways to work with the universe to come into alignment. And when it brings in this opportunity, because you've been working on it, it then gives you a choice. And I feel because it's giving you a choice, or you're wanting to make a decision, it's then bringing you back to this Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be, but you can go in with some type of offering, or wanting to redo something again. Can be studying. Can be going back and learning about yourselves, but I'm not really getting that. Because I feel the heavy reflection and everything has already been done. I feel there's a moving on. The contemplating and things like that, it's already been done. It's been processed. You know where you're at, and now it's time to move on. Because you've got the kind of, I feel, I'd say psychology, but it's not the psychology cards there. It's the wanting to revisit past hurt or upset, stuff we haven't processed, but it feels like it's already been done. So I feel this might be looking for an opportunity to go in. What's this opportunity, please, Spirit? What's this Page of Pentacles opportunity? What's this opportunity? Aquarius energy again. What's this Eight of Swords? Why is this Aquarius energy here, please? Sorry, it's Gemini energy. Why is this a Gemini energy here, please, Spirit? I feel it's a look of it's a look for the opportunity to get out of that self-imposed prison and to become assertive with this Emperor energy that's in here, and to try and find the opportunity with the Queen of Cups. That's just what I think it is. That's what Spirit's telling you to concentrate on. To try and stay out of conflict at the moment. Concentrate on your livelihood. And then it's like you'll just get that knowing. You'll get that knowing, that feeling. It'll kind of overcome you, as in... you'll just get that knowing. You'll know when the right time is to go in. But you know it, I feel at the moment, that doubt is there. And there's a reason for some of you. I needed to point out, if it is that you're becoming irritable or irritated at the moment, it's because you're needing to take leadership now in your life. There's no kind of sitting there and life's happening. You need to make life happen. You need to take charge. Create the change and step through that door, whether it means just putting pen to paper. Right, Hangman. Hangman in reverse. So this is how your party, Pisces, this is how they feel towards you as of this moment. Tell me to change deck again. Hangman in reverse. This can be somebody that's gained the perspective, that doesn't want to go within anymore. I'm not feeling any type of stagnancy. I'm just feeling awareness here. I'm being really drawn to this up here. I'm just feeling there is awareness. And then it's taken me over towards all of this gold. I feel there's a couple here that have got the ability to be able to do a lot of processing. Or they come together and it's as if they'd be able to enable each other to heal, even though we're not meant to get with each other based on those circumstances. But I think it'd be a relationship with a lot of compassion. Let me spin that around. Sorry. Right, that's going to be in the reverse. So you've got the Hangman in reverse, and then you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Right, the way they feel towards you as of this moment. Let me see what other card we can get there. And the Knight of Wands. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. I feel they feel towards you at the moment that they're not quite ready. Maybe you're not ready to try and gain the perspective. Or you've gained perspective and you're not ready to maybe even settle down yet. But this is what they're feeling towards you. Possibly even the Hangman in reverse can be... I think they feel there's a lack of motivation there. They don't really feel the need to do anything about the situation at the moment. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, and maybe there's a lack of motivation because they may feel like you Pisces aren't really going to come at them with anything new. The connection may just go back to how it was before. Possibly just this Knight of Wands energy where it can be quite in and out energy. Because on the bottom of that deck as well is the Knight of Wands energy again. Oh my goodness. It can be seen as a very non-committal energy, quite a player-like energy. And it's this energy that's up here, and I've got a feeling your person of interest, the way they feel towards you, is that I don't really think they can be bothered at this moment. I'm not saying it'll change, it's not forever, but at this moment, reigniting this connection, if it is just a player type energy at the moment, it's a bit... it's a bit boring, or I don't think they can be bothered spending time on thinking about it at the moment. They've got other things to think about. With the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Cancer Leo energy. That doesn't need to be somebody that's, you know, acting in a bad way as such. It can just be somebody that's not in a good frame of mind at the moment. Somebody that's usually motivated, passionate, has the ability to be able to motivate others, is great at delegating jobs. They just haven't got it at the moment. It may be that they're lacking the motivation. It could be that they're depressed. They're not in a good place. They feel they're in a position of loss of power. But I'm beginning to realise now why there's so much. It's like the 2 red candles. It's not just representing the romance, I feel. It's more, it's not as if it's like a romance that's there, or it may have been, but the circumstances it was possibly in at the beginning, it was for one and not for the other. But there's a kind of tiptoeing around the issue at the moment. But those 2 red candles, to me, that's representing all this fire energy. It really is. And this Knight of Wands, sorry, this King of Wands, that's in reverse. It can just be a crisis that's brewing. And you're just trying to keep your head above the water. Or it can be somebody who is nasty and they're trying to break you, basically. I'm not fully feeling that though. I'm feeling more vulnerability. It's taking me back to this Pentacles energy that's over here at the beginning, where somebody didn't want to put themselves in a position of vulnerability in case it triggered them. They're not going to get from the connection what they want. They're going to lose power and control, and that's okay. As long as the power and control is applied in the correct setting and for the right reasons. Oh my goodness. And then there's a King of Pentacles. Aries, Taurus. Possible more fire energy. The other take on it maybe is for you, Pisces, the way they feel towards you. They're not seeing the opportunity coming in at the moment of something to be ignited as such. The Knight can be seen, Knight of Wands can be seen as a transformation card. And they feel that it'll just be a revisiting of before, where it may be that you are the King of Wands in reverse. It could be that you've come across before as being that quite player type energy, whether you are male or female. And they wanted the long-term commitment, the King of Pentacles energy. Somebody that wants the investment, wants to work very closely with the partner. Not saying all the other kings and queens don't work closely with the partner, but the king is somebody that's very grounded, very aware. There's absolute no doubt at all, the king or the queen, that they know exactly what they want and how they're going to get it. And they'll just keep going at it and going at it. And they're not in things for the short term. It's for the long haul. And when something's not right, they work and work and work and work at it to get it right. It's a bit like planting a seed, and with some of the suits, they don't expect results overnight or instantly. But with the King and Queen of Pentacles, or the Pentacle energy, the work's going on behind the scenes or underground. And then after seasons and seasons and seasons, something then may start to flourish. Then they see the repercussions of the graft and the hard work that's been put in. But that's not always the case with the other suits. So your party may be thinking that there's a lack of anything there at the moment based on the energy that was there before. If one of you is revisiting with that player type energy, you'll know where to apply it. Okay, so the next part, this 6 of Wands. This is what's blocking your party from coming through at the moment. I feel this is something to do with social media. I do. Or for some of you, it may be that they're in a relationship that's going well at the moment. The reason I'm saying that is because back over at the beginning, where there was this Knight of Cups, I felt there was an Empress that wanted to revisit something. I mean, this King of Cups was over here. King of Wands, I'm sorry, was over here. But then now he's here in reverse. This is interesting. I feel your party may be with somebody else and they're kind of seeing how it goes with their other party. And while it's on unstable ground and they're maybe revisiting it with someone from the past, they're keeping you on the sideline. And they may never get with you. They've got no intentions of getting with you. But they're just kind of playing around until they see where the relationship goes with the person they're revisiting with, who they may have been in a long-term relationship with before. This is absolutely bizarre. And what's blocking them from coming forward at the moment? This can be seen as being a surrendering card, this Six of Wands. Surrendering to both sides, surrendering to each other, coming into union and then moving forward. Both kind of victorious together. Can also be as well someone that's held in very high regard, possibly on social media, within the spotlight. Not kind of star type energy, but you know, is up there. Public recognition. And there we go, there's that World card, where there's the Aries energy, saying about closing off that cycle. I feel at the moment, with the World card coming out there, possible Leo energy. This Wands energy, doesn't have to be. But this is Jupiter energy, this Six of Wands energy, and Jupiter is playing a massive role at the minute. As we said before, they may be feeling quite lucky and are able to move on towards the next chapter in the life, or they may be observing, waiting for you, Pisces, to wrap up something within yours, or they may have something going on within their dynamic. Where they're wanting to tie it up so they can move towards you. This is absolutely baffling. Like I said a moment ago. And then where we've got Temperance in the upright. Ruled by Sagittarius, more fire energy. And at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. Oh, Right, there's two takes on this. I'm feeling for your party in this part down here. What's blocking them? They're all caught up in the head, all stressed. And they're taking the time and they're being patient and trying to find the right moment to gain some balance. It may even be that they're getting their finances into order. Now, this Temperance card, it's not really money. It's like a spiritual card anyway. The yin, the yang, the meditation, coming into alignment. But I feel there's more tied in on this. There's more like a assets vibe that comes with it. Coming off the back of this stress of this person that's here, as if, what am I going to do? I mean, they're surrounded by the swords. They're not just sat up at night. It's everywhere. It's at the back of them. It's in front of them. It's over the head of them. They're just absolutely consumed by it. The only place it isn't is when they're looking down at the floor. And all I'm hearing is, what am I gonna do? And they're just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Look at her face. Bored to tears. But just waiting for that moment to wrap something up. Now, is that for them to wrap something up and then they can move towards you, towards victory? Or is it they're looking at you as an observer so they can then wait till you're single and they can move towards you? I've absolutely... Well, I'm not here to work it out, and it's not going to be a straight story. It's not going to be a straight storyline anyway, because it is a collective reading. But right, so what it is that they want to say to you as of this moment, this is a Temperance that's here. See what we'll do. Move it over. Why is the Temperance in reverse here, please, Spirit? Oh my goodness. Because of the Three of Wands, Aries energy, and the Seven of Wands, would you believe? Leo energy. And then there's the Death card, Scorpio energy. So what they want to say at the moment, I feel for some of you, you may have a family involved. There's a sense here as well that they may say or want to say something along the lines, if they didn't think that there was anything there for the long haul. With Temperance, it's about alchemy and getting everything that's not of value and kind of bringing it together to make it into something more abundant, more profitable, like they used to do, or they do like with metals. And this isn't something that's just going to change overnight. It's for the long haul, but it'll be worthwhile. Now, with it being in reverse, I'm seeing that as not an investment. They just didn't see it as an investment, possibly at the time. That Three of Wands may have been. There was other, not opportunities, but there was other things that was on their mind or at play at the time. That wasn't not competitive to them, but was important to them, that they had to make a decision on with this Seven of Wands energy. And they had to kind of fight other things off, maybe like a relationship, and prioritise. Maybe that some of you had another person that was in the equation who they may have felt in competition with. But they want to put that behind them now. They want to put that behind them and start something new. Because at the bottom of the deck, we've then got the High Priestess. That's your energy coming through, Pisces, and you're now being in the upright. As if being divinely guided. You're being brought. And then we've got the Hangman. Again, you Pisces. Because it's allowed you to gain perspective. It's took time. It's been a slow energy and it's took time. But I feel they're going to come in with an apology. I do. I do think they're going to come in with an apology. Because here's that Page of Cups, or at least a small gesture. It can just be a compliment. A small type of offering, but that's you again. Maybe that you're involved with the Pisces, or someone who's got Pisces as well, heavy within their sign, or there may be a Pisces cusper. But there's this has been an interesting one anyway, to say, yep, it's really blown my bonnet. I know that one. I'd love to for you to give me a bit of feedback in the comments. Bloody hell. Right. Okay, look forward to catching up with you at the end of April. And over and out. Oh, don't forget to click that subscribe button, guys. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Bye now. Bye.